What's up, everybody? It's Darren with B&H Railroad. Hope everybody had a wonderful Christmas and a happy New Year, and hopefully your New Year is going well for you so far, all things considered. I know I had a lot of fun with Mason over the holiday season. It was a blast. First year that he's really understood Christmas and just the excitement levels that he had. And it was wonderful. So I'm kind of glad that I put the hobby off to the side for a little bit and, took in all the moments that I needed to with him. So it was well worth the wait for sure. But, well, as you can see, we're back out in the train room again, and we've got a little bit in store for you. I've been out here now for about a week, and we're just going to do a quick overview. I don't want to go too far into it because I want to save some of these other little projects that I have going on for future videos. So we'll just cover real quick what's going on behind me and what bench work we've done and where we're headed. All right, let me turn this camera. All right, so we're here at the northern end of the yard. So as we exit the northern end of the yard, coming off of that, we'll be on a 28-inch radius. We'll lead into this section here, which is the beginning section of the climb to the top, which is 15 inches to the second level. So here we're at a 1.75% grade. Was originally at a 2.5% grade. However, I did not like that, so I redid the bench work. I lowered the bench work some, and I redid a lot of my risers. And I tell you what, I'm excited for the grade that I now have. And I knew it was going to take up a little bit more space to get me to the top, and I'm okay with that because I still get to have some operational aspect to the layout, as well as I get the rail fan, which is what I wanted. So it works out great for me. So once we clear this section here, there'll be a swing bridge here. And then at this section here, there'll be a small town. And then as we exit the small town, we'll go into a 28-inch radius. So now all of this bench work I had staggered and set for, like I said earlier, for the 2.5%. Now I've redone a lot of that. As you can see, there are a couple risers missing, but those are just the fill-in-betweens. They'll be put in after I put the sub-road bed in, just to kind of make sure there's no sag in the sub-road bed. So everything else is set to grade, ready to go. This section, all of this bench work, we'll talk on another video. I'm not going to really discuss what's going on with this right now, so we'll jump past this. Coming up to this riser here, we'll start a 28-inch radius that will go around, that will hug the outside of this framework here, go around and then connect to this cleat. Now this cleat, through that cleat, which is 4 of them, are going to extend out more. So all of those will disappear. Because like I said, these were originally built for the 2.5% grade, and then I just lowered them the other day to get me to my 1.75. And since then, a little other things have changed, and I will be getting rid of those and making them a little bit longer. So on that, I will also be getting rid of this particular section right here for 2 reasons. One, I'll have a bridge from this point to this point, and then plus the reversing section comes down through here and will hug the outside of the bench work here. So I don't really need this. And plus, it would look weird having the bridge go through there, so I need to get rid of it. But that's not a big deal. So, as speaking for the reversing loop, it'll be a single track. Come here, and it'll hug this outside edge. And then it'll run into a 32-inch radius. It'll go all the way around, come back down, and then it loops back around, and then it'll cut down through the yard, and then it ends up back over there so we can start the grade. Or the climb up, I should say. So that's how that works, and that's just so I have an option to turn the trains around, so to speak, and get back up, and then I have another reversing section up top as well, which we'll cover in a later video. So now what we're looking at here is an old section that I had from the previous layout. Now this was set for a 30-inch radius, which needs to be cut down and set, but I will have 2 radiuses up here. It'll be a 28 and a 26. The 28 will be dedicated to the climb and the climb only. The 26 will be dedicated to the coal mine and the coal mine only. Both will continue grade up, and the coal mine grade will continue at grade at the 1.75, and somewhere on this side over here, the two will connect back up and then come around this 2x4 and then turn back up in here. And back here, I'll have a trussel bridge. So to come somewhere in here, and as it turns up, it will connect us to right up there where that tape mark is, to the 15-inch mark, to the second level. So that's going to be a nice little break and a nice little scene there. Kind of give you guys a deeper view of what that's going to look like. So now for the climbing track, that's going to extend out here. What I'm going to do to separate the two scenes, there's going to be a rock face that goes up, and then it'll kind of connect into this upper section up here. So all of this down here will be all closed in. All of the framing will disappear. And this not series, good Lord. And this section here will be more of an industry. I'll have a recycling center, junkyard, and a scrap yard, which will be all on grade. And what I mean by on grade, it'll be level. It won't be on grade to the curves or anything like that. So there will be a branch line probably off of that second or third stud there, and then that'll connect into all of that. So then as we go around, and we will cover more in depth on this area here in another video, as well as the coal mine, but the coal mine is going to occupy all of this space all up in here. And then, like I said, the same thing, both of these curves will continue on grade, going upwards, and then connect to that bridge that I was telling you about earlier. And then, of course, the reversing loop line will hug this outside. And I've thought about possibly making it come back over, going through, having a tunnel here and everything, and connecting, but I don't know if I'm going to do that yet or not. I'm not even there yet, so let's not even talk about that yet. But as you can see, I'm still working with all the framing, and I've got to support all the framing. I have to finish squaring this one up and leveling it out. And then once I get that ready to go, I'll just continue all the way down. And for now, until I get the bridge built, I'll probably just do a scrap piece, something like this, up there for the bridge going to the second level. And then I'll get the second level, all that framework built, and then I'll get all that built. And then I'll come back and I'll start laying track. It's because I want to make sure everything, all the framework is where I need it to be and at 100%. So that's what we're going to be doing there. Excuse me. But, all right, guys and gals, that's pretty much it for this update. I don't want to get too much further ahead of myself because I want to save some stuff for videos to come. You guys and gals have a great night and take care, and we'll chat soon. Thank you for watching.